Flappers, so Venti or Hu Tao? It feels like an odd question to ask as they fill two completely different roles and provide completely different playstyles for teams they are in. Yet, it's a necessary question now after the patch 1.4 preview. The next upcoming banner is the one and only Drunken Bard Venti, and while some may think that Venti completely dominates Hu Tao when it comes to meta, there are definitely things we have to understand when it comes to strength and weaknesses between the two characters. And in today's video, I will go over everything you need to know regarding which of these two characters are best suited for you. Also, if you are here for the Hu Tao giveaway, please navigate yourself to the video on screen and go watch that to enter for the giveaway. Winners will be drawn during my live stream on March 8th, so make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to not miss that live stream. Although you do not have to be at the live stream to win, it is encouraged as from time to time we do run special live stream only giveaways as well during those live stream, and these giveaways are unannounced, so you have a much higher chance of winning. Anyways, let's get back to the topic regarding Hu Tao and Venti. So let's first compare the two when it comes to general content. Hu Tao without a doubt is one of the most versatile characters MiHoYo has released to date. From mobbing to bossing, she is an invaluable asset, although her kit can be tricky to fully utilize. Even if you are playing her suboptimally, you will be getting great results. Venti in comparison is also a superb unit. However, when comparing to Hu Tao, one of Venti's biggest weakness shows up rather fast, and it's one that I don't see many people talking about, and that is how bad Venti is at fighting elite mobs and bosses. So both of these units cannot be CC'd. The true focus to Venti's kit is crowd control and damage application. The second part of Venti's kit, damage amplification, can only shine if the first part is secured, meaning if you cannot CC the enemies that you are fighting, you likely won't be amplifying jack. On the other hand, Hu Tao really doesn't care about who she is fighting. You will be killing everything with the same amount of effort. So just looking at this, am I saying that Hu Tao is the better unit over Venti? No, we are only scratching the surface on this comparison, so strap in as we move into Team Synergy. While yes, Venti falls hard when up against monsters that cannot be CC'd, that was never the point of Venti's kit. If Hu Tao's role in the game is a DPS carry, then Venti is an enabler, a role that supports and enhances the potential of others. Venti can single-handedly open up team compositions and synergies that would otherwise just not work. One of which is Overload. Currently for most players, Overload is almost exclusively used on bosses as the effects of it will not knock them back, hence allowing you to proc it at high frequencies. This is not the same against mobs, as mobs will get knocked back by Overload and oftentimes scattered all over the place, forcing you to chase after them to finish them off each one by one. Venti can remove this issue by grouping mobs together and keeping them CC'd for the Overload to absolutely decimate everything. While looking at it like this, Overload goes from a niche and situational reaction to one of the best in the game. It's not because Overload is overpowered, it's Venti who enables that playstyle. So I hope I explained that well enough for you to understand that there are ways to play this game that would otherwise be not optimal or flat out bad if it were not for Venti. So going back to Hu Tao in comparison. While Hu Tao does not provide game-changing synergies, she also isn't too picky with what she gets. If you have not yet watched my Hu Tao team comp showcase where I demonstrate just how versatile Hu Tao is and how many different types of teams she can be paired with, go check that out over here in this video. The thing with Hu Tao is that while she can fit with many teams, she certainly isn't changing or opening new doors. She is strong, she deals a lot of damage, and she pairs with others that will help her deal more damage. That's it. So when it comes to team synergies, Venti will take the cake, as while Hu Tao is versatile, it's the team that is built around Hu Tao, not the other way around. But Venti is honestly just slotted into most teams without much issue, and in fact, teams that would usually not work, Venti, just like Gorilla Glue, finds a way to make it not only work, but better than other standard meta teams. So in this field, Venti for sure is superior. Moving on to world exploration, this one again hands down goes to Venti. The amount of flexibility that Venti offers is unmatched when it comes to world exploration. Certain terrains become more manageable and shortcuts are open through his elemental skill, while Hu Tao in this field offers literally no additional bonuses. Venti again takes a huge W. Another thing to consider consider is the cost to build and optimizing each character. With that said, I'm just gonna lay it out there and tell you that up until world level 7, I rocked my Venti at level 60, a set of +0 artifacts, and a 4-star level 60 bow, and he was smashing everything. I can even say that he was even carrying me for certain content, and at that time I had my Kaching as well built as I could. So I think I still have a video on my channel somewhere in which I talk about just how cheap Venti is to build. For those who thought Albedo was the cheapest to build at peak efficiency, you must not know Venti, because this character can spend all of his Mora on booze and still show up at a domain being the carry. That's just how cheap it is to build Venti. Hu Tao in comparison is the opposite, and that in most part is due to the fact that she is your main carry. You can't be rocking a main carry in world level 8 with +0 artifacts and a level 64-star weapon. That's just not going to work. And this all goes back to their roles, right? Venti is an enabler, someone who can be at peak performance without even being on the field. Venti can get the job done while he is half asleep, is what I'm saying. Hu Tao, on the other hand, is only useful when she is on the field. So here comes the ultimate question. What do you currently need in your team? How many carries do you have? What kind of reactions do you prefer to play with? If you absolutely love Geo units, Hu Tao is a unit that some would say absolutely needs Geo support and plays with shields extremely well. If you currently have many squishy carries that deal big damage such as Klee or Ganyu and need someone to facilitate that damage and open up more space to deal damage, Venti is an amazing unit to pick up. On the other hand, if the game has given you nothing but support characters after support characters and you need a character to make your Constellation 17 Chi-Chi shine, Hu Tao will be a good pickup. I will say this though, if you are just starting the game and need a unit to solidify your team with, Venti will likely be the better choice. But I do have to let you all know something with Venti Synergy. There's one thing that Venti does not gel well with, and that is auto-attacking carries. The reason is that when on a flat surface, Venti's burst skill lifts the enemy off the ground, and your normal attacking carries will be missing hits as the enemy goes up and down in Venti's Cyclone. So do note that if you prefer that close combat style of gameplay and hates toggling through characters to use skills and reactions to deal damage, Venti may not be the best unit for you. Venti enables reaction gameplay, as Swirl is currently a purely supportive reaction that requires elemental synergies to activate and utilize. And do note that Geo has no reaction to Anemo, so if you are rocking that Geo gang, you will not be getting additional reactions out of Venti. However, that Venti CC is still crazy good with Geo even if no reaction occurs. Ultimately, Venti will take the cake over Hu Tao. Even though he falters against bosses, he just does everything else too well. While Hu Tao is strong, she does not quite reach the potential of Venti, but when it comes to fun, Hu Tao is the most fun I have had since I first picked up Kaching, and I think if you don't care about meta and enjoys high input combo gameplay, Hu Tao is an amazing unit to pick over Venti. Not saying Hu Tao is not meta, she is very meta. It's just Venti is more meta than Hu Tao, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, by the way, if you are on mobile, just go with Venti, trust me. You can play him on like a 2006 Nokia phone with 30,000 ping from Mars. Yeah, he's great. Anyways, I've talked long enough. Let me know below in the comment section who you'll be going for, and also do consider becoming a channel member to gain special perks in Discord as well as bonus giveaway winnings. Speaking of Discord, do join my Discord. We're currently almost at 5,000 members and we are climbing every single day. It's an amazing community and I really hope you guys can give that a chance. That's it for this video, flappers, and thank you all for watching until the end. Remember to subscribe to the channel for the giveaway. Anyways, good luck to everyone who entered, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Until then, stay safe and peace.